Typical first scrimmage, kind of both sides had their moment. Thought the defense started out really well, played really good. Offense did some good things, but it was more good defensive plays than it was anything else. And the offense picked it up. I thought really picked up in the third down situation, the red zone, goal line was really good. But at the same time, they were extremely competitive. I mean, they got over the hump. It was one thing I liked about today was a couple of things that guys made plays because of missed assignments on both sides, which will happen with some younger guys in. We put some younger guys in some pressure situations. But for the most part, both sides made plays when a guy just beat a blocker or a guy broke a tackle or guy just blocked or made a good catch. It was some pretty good ball that way. So from that standpoint, was happy. We'll look at the film and judge afterwards. As you can see stuff on the field at the times, but we'll see how it goes. But good first scrimmage. I thought our kickers. One of the things today, I thought our kickers and punters both punted and kicked the ball really well. Thought they both punted and kicked the ball really well. Hit it good. It was solid. I think Ricky had a real nice field goal there in one of the drives, but he hit the PATs well, hit the ball. He's hitting the ball well. You hear that thump. I thought we punted the ball well. Both punters punted the ball well, and we're catching the ball well on punts and kickoffs. Pleased with where special teams is going right now. So good spot where we're at, and we'll go. Question? Okay. Okay, I mean, it was nothing, earth-shattering, but, some guys got covered. Some guys, he made some throws. He made some plays. Third down was really good in some tough situations. And I thought, it was good. I'll look at the film and judge. I can't tell everything downfield because I stand behind and call it, and just trying to stay out, trying to watch some line play and things like that. But for the most part, not bad, but it seemed okay. I don't mean that in a negative way or a positive way, you know what I mean? It's pretty good.
Aside from the kickers, who else or some other people that jumped out to you?
Nobody jumped. I can't tell that till I watch film. You can't, because you don't know why they jumped out. That's the thing you got to do. And when you make those assumptions right now, it's hard to say because of why it happened or, if you saw it the right way or what else happened. But, I wasn't displeased with anybody, but I don't know. I think we rushed. I thought we had some great pass rushes. There were some really good rushes in the game. But at the same time, we got the third down. We picked it better. And pass protection wasn't guys turned loose. With the experienced guys in there, the main guys in there, guys weren't turned loose. They got beat a couple times, but good beat. They was getting beat good. They're blocking some really good people. And that's without us chipping and cracking on some guys because we don't want to hurt our guys in some of the things we do. We chip, but we don't nail them. So we got some ways to help that. But for the most part, it was pretty good.
How did some of the young guys being out in the lights for the first time?
You saw the youth. You saw the nervousness. Just all of a sudden line up on the ball, off the ball, and have to jump in. Just worrying about the whole situation, but nothing catastrophic. Then they settled down as the scrimmage went on and started playing better and better. It's like we play it. That's what time our first three games are. 8 o'clock, or the 8, 7, and 8, I believe the first three. So just getting them used to a night game because you used to practice in the afternoon, and all of a sudden you try to keep that as consistent as you can. I'd like to do that anyway.
Are you going to try to do that with future scrimmages?
Yeah, all the scrimmages should be at night.
Jimbo, keeping the wide receivers in blue non-contact better?
No, they got thudded. I just didn't want them tackled. Like, we're not cutting on defense, which really helps on offense. We're not cutting and scooping the defensive players either because you don't cut your own players in practice because of injuries, because it creates piles. I didn't want them diving at their legs. Now, they got thudded. They got hit. A tackle, if they just touched them, it wasn't a tackle. The defense had to thud them, and they hit them, and they blocked their guys. I just wanted to keep them off their legs and their knees. That was the reason for that. Just like you do the defensive linemen and the linebackers when you're doing inside stuff. Because that's what creates piles and guys get hurt. Guys, diving for a play and dive and catch a guy's knee, going out for a scrimmage, that's great, but that you lose a guy that way. You can't. I'd like to do it backs and tight ends, but you can't. You got to tackle there, and they have to tackle live anyway. We had about 10 or 12 guys out overall, but everybody should be back in practice next week, and we're good. We should be good to go. Everybody that didn't practice today should be practicing next week. Whenever his time can come back, he'll come back.
Think of Bailey and Justin in their first kind of taste of this.
Who?
Bailey Hockman and Justin Blackman, the quarterbacks.
James Blackman.
Sorry.
Yeah, you said Justin. I didn't mean. I'm not trying to be smart. You threw me off. I missed somebody. Okay, made some good plays, made some nice throws. James caught a couple real nice throws at the end. Bailey had a couple nice drives in there. Just managing, going the right place with the ball, hitting guys. Solid day. That's solid day.
But Tavares was a return guy. What have you seen from him?
Oh, he returned in high school. Tremendous athleticism. Judges the ball extremely well. That's why he gets it's his great ball skills in the secondary and can run. He's got good burst. Judges it understands it. He did it his whole life in high school. And last year, we, being at corner, we just want to get him settled in the beginning with a lot of pressure on him. And now he's just grown up to be a more mature guy, and I think he does a great job of that. Him and Noonan and Keith and those guys are all catching the ball very well, but I really like what I see out of him right now.
On the kickoff returns, it looked like Keith and Derwin were out there.
The first, we had about 5, 6 guys. Excuse me.
But those are two, bigger guys. It's not often you see guys their size returning kicks.
That's what, no. Vanover wasn't big. You really want big guys on kickoff. Usually you get more small, quick, twitchy guys, which is rare, but McFadden is an exception because of his length and his athleticism. You want more big guys on kickoff return if you can, because you're talking about guys that have to hit vertical, they take shots, big bodies, ball comes out less. You have less fumbles and things like that. In a perfect world, I would love all big kick returners that are fast. That's what you want. I would rather have anyway.
Keith returning the Orange Bowl, a lot of guys go down in that first
Exactly right, that hit. And because, your momentum and your strength, and then when you get a big guy rolling now, that isn't an easy guy to tackle, and grab when you go through there. You know what I'm saying? And we like that dynamic, and it gives you a really nice blocker for the backside of the extra blocker with what you do. And I mean, you got your running backs back there, Fadden, all that. We got those big body guys that are fat, very linear, fast guys.
Was it good getting Jonathan Vickers back?
Yeah, it was. It was, just for the experience part of it, and he can give you some one-back stuff and what he does.
With Derek Kelly, the right tackle, son Moore, is he giving you something you like there?
No. Actually, he was playing left tackle.
Left tackle.
Yeah, he was. Experienced guy. Derek can play everywhere. He's tough. He gets his hands on you on the edge. Physical. Derek's really playing really solid football.
Is that a competition at left tackle?
Oh, yeah, he'll be in there. I mean, right now, I would say Derek could be here if we went into it right now, if we went into game 1. But we still got 3 weeks. He's a long camp.
Jimbo, we didn't see Matt Thomas out there.
Now, guys, all that should be there next week. All the guys that weren't there playing, all should be at least at practice or playing by practicing by next week.
Did Jacob Hughes practice? Because we saw him dressed, but we also saw him go off to the side. Did he end up getting back?
No. But he should be nursing some things. He should be back.
Jimbo, is it Levante and Myers both working at corner?
They both work at corner and Stanford Samuels. Stanford Samuels the third, who's doing a really good job in there. And we can have some other rotations. Becker can play out there too if he has to, but those guys are all rotating in there.
But how many of those guys also can play star?
All of them.
Yeah. So
I mean, Westbrook, even Marshall, Derwin, they all can do it. And it's a very experienced guys, and you think they've all done it. So that allows you to, how you want to match guys, how you want to match the secondary up, it makes it a lot better.
So it might not necessarily be the 5 best guys, it might be who you're playing?
Well, it could be. It's going to be your 5 best guys without a doubt, but where you move them to and where you match them up at can be a lot different. And some of those young, because at safety you got a lot of depth with Nate and Westbrook and Lane, excuse me, and Bruton has played a lot, and Hampshire, who I'm extremely happy with. Extremely happy with.
For a freshman, is Stanford,
And Hampshire's moving around playing different positions too.
for a freshman, is Stanford mentally advanced in how it's supposed to be?
Mm-hmm. He and Hampshire both are. Extremely. Extremely. It's very shocking the things you can go do with them already.
Sorry, we're saying Hampson, he's obviously big. What are you seeing that you like about
Shoot.
that stuff?
Try to find something you can't like. I'm not joking about that now. That guy's big, athletic, physical, can run, can cover. Unbelievable ball skills. Can judge the ball, can catch the ball, can cover big guys, small guys, and loves to play and can learn. Extremely happy with that guy right now.
Like when you guys were recruiting Hampson, were those some of the things that kind of jumped out at
No
you?
doubt. The athleticism. What shocked me, he played football and was a receiver and a DB, but was a really skilled basketball player. And I don't know if he would say that, but probably early in his life, I think it was more, football was a great sport, but kind of looked as a basketball guy. But then he just picked it up and, the physicality and the size, and he just naturally took to it. And it was, you just start seeing the better, how he played and moved. But then you say, okay, he's athletic, was he physical? And then he starts coming downhill, man, and this tack on you. You know what I'm saying? But he's so athletic.
So that would be funny, but I know you said before when he's had it in Jersey, you guys kind of have to slow him down. Does he still kind of go full speed?
Oh, ain't no doubt. He goes full speed and runs into everybody. They do him. At least the blue kicks makes it so it's not you're going to the ground and all that stuff with him. But that should be, hopefully that'll be going here in another day or so. That's just a precautionary thing because there's some things there where you just don't want to bang them to death all the time.
With Matthew missing some practice time, Emmett has gotten a lot of...
Emmett's in there. I'm going to tell you what, Leonard Warner. Leonard Warner's going to be a really good player. I like what I said, being big, athletic, rangy, smart. Emmett, I saw him. I did notice Emmett had a couple nice hits. I caught him, made a couple nice hits with Derek, of course, that group in there. And I'm trying to think, who else am I missing at linebacker? Who else would it be? Because D-Jack was out. Josh Brown playing outside. Yeah, I was thinking inside, though. You know what I mean? More the inside guys. But Leonard, I'm very pleased with Leonard. He's given us some really good, feel very comfortable with him right now. Adonis, yes. Adonis is in there, too. Because he was outside at will sometimes and been back in, but doing a nice job. That's what I meant to say.